It's always cringe until it works. It's a quote I think about a lot. It's always cringe until it works. What is cringe? What does that mean? Cringe is the fear of letting what other people think of you control you. Because everything's cringe in a sense, right? What is it cringe? Oh, you're cringing. Ugh. Ooh, that's cringe. Ooh, you cringe, it's a facial expression, right? But being cringe is just another way of saying that you care about what other people think. The fear of being cringe is exactly that. You're scared of what other people think about you, and you don't do specific things that you want to do because of that, right? It's like a form of embarrassment, right? Somebody sees you doing something in public that is maybe looked down upon, or just that's odd, that doesn't fit into the rat race or into the eternal flow of what people are doing. You stand out for half a millisecond and you feel embarrassed. But embarrassment is good. I think embarrassment, maybe not good, but more so conquering it and letting loose is powerful. Overcoming embarrassment, overcoming cringe, overcoming the feeling that overcoming that care of what other people think of you is possibly the most freeing thing in the world. You feel like you're on top of the world, like you could do anything the second you don't care what anybody else thinks. And that's a beautiful freedom. It's a freedom that nobody talks about. It's a freedom that I'm still working on unlocking for myself. I've wanted to make videos like this of me talking about my thoughts, giving myself a prompt and just freestyling for well over a year now. But why didn't I do it? Why didn't I do the things that I wanted to do? My brain is telling me I want to do them, but I'm not doing them. It's because of fear. It's because you're scared. But being scared is a good thing. If you're scared to do something and you conquer that fear and you do it anyways, that's a victory. That's a success. That's a success story. Now, external validation is a big part of how our brains work, or at least how my brain works. And it's hard to not care about it, especially when you really want to. But I think it's an after effect of being yourself and of being vulnerable, is having people connect with you. And I truly feel like once you stop caring about what other people think of you, you become ultimately free. For example, yesterday, I'm walking in Venice, and there's a band playing a show on the street. And this girl is just letting loose. She's just dancing so freely, mesmerizingly dancing with this long veil, and it was just beautiful. So I talked to her after, and I asked her, hey, how do you dance like that? How do you not care? And she told me that it's the same theory of just not caring what other people think. She thinks that she looks weird. This is the reason why I don't dance, is because I feel like I look weird. Or I look off, or it's not flowing smoothly. But these are all just excuses that I've made up myself in my own mind to give myself a reason not to dance. But dancing is amazing. It's so freeing. It's like, it's energy, you know? And she seemed to not give a single shit about what anybody thought. And she seemed so free. Her eyes are wide open, and she's just like living life and just happy and high vibration. And it's such a good energy to have when you don't care about what other people think of you. When you think too much about what other people think of you, you get stuck in your own head, you get stuck in your own thought loops, and it's just not healthy. It's just an overthinking attitude that doesn't help you in the long run. I filmed a couple videos like this over a year ago, and I sent it to people that I knew, who were my friends at the time, and asked them what do they think. And I obviously cared too much about what they thought because I didn't post any of them, because they were like, oh, you don't talk this way or you don't talk that way. But who cares? This is a skill that I'm learning. I'm improving my articulation into talking better and talking more clearly and just getting my thoughts on the table. Like, who the fuck cares? Who cares? Does anybody care at all? Nobody cares. Every time you think somebody saw you and they're thinking about you, 99% of the time, they're thinking about themselves first. They're thinking about like, oh, I would not be able to do that, or oh, that guy's cringe because I wouldn't do it. But that's them. You gotta do you. I gotta do me. I gotta do whatever I want to do. It's like a form of dissociation when you're able to kind of separate yourself from what you're doing and when you're in your zone versus the external point of view of what people are seeing you do. People who hate, 99% of the time, are hating because they're self-conscious of themselves and they can't imagine themselves doing it. And what's crazy is that all the people that we look up to in this social, digital era of seeing people talk online, seeing people be vulnerable, they've all gone through this exact same phase in their life. Even the most famous people, Timothée Chalamet, DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Tom Holland, all these people say, these are just people that I look up to, but all these people that we look up to have gone through this exact same phase of dissociation, which is just to stop caring what other people think of you and to just do whatever it is that your heart wants. And when you do that, it seems to work better. When you're genuine and you're vulnerable and you don't let people's thoughts or people's opinions affect you, you instantly have a bigger reach. You have a bigger impact. You have a bigger impact on these people's lives. And personally, my goal is to be impactful, help people unlock life, inspire people. That's the goal. The goal is to inspire people. And what I've recently realized is that when you do you, when you do your own thing, you inspire people to do them. You inspire people to be themselves by being yourself. Our biggest fear is that feeling of invalidation, of, oh, I don't matter, I don't care. But truth be told, in being yourself, you're able to inspire others to do the same, even if it's just one person. Imagine if one person came up to you and said, man, I just saw what you were doing on a day-to-day. And it could be as simple as just smiling, working as a barista, and you're smiling and you're enjoying the job. Just that innate fact of being happy doing what you're doing can inspire somebody to be like, man, you know what? It ain't all that bad. It's actually pretty good. It's actually all pretty good. We can inspire so many people just by being ourselves. And the cringe tax is what stops so many people from doing that. And it's frustrating because everybody has this untapped potential within them to inspire people, but we don't because whatever traditional values have stopped us from doing that. There's a helicopter passing. It's kind of noisy here, but I'm still able to get my thoughts on the table. There are a few things that are more impactful than inspiring people. I got inspired to do these videos, to start doing them again, because I saw somebody else doing it, and I was like, well, shit, this person's doing it. They may not be the most special person. They're just a human with thoughts expressing what they're thinking. And there was this level of personal connection that I felt that was just so impactful, which you can't normally get through a camera or through watching it on a screen. And I know that's what you're doing right now by watching this, but this exact format, this exact innate action of just talking and expressing your thoughts is the most valuable way to inspire people. And it's just, it is so beautiful to be able to inspire people. Every single day of my life, I'm able to inspire people just by being myself. And I get messages and I'm like, wow, this is just, isn't this a trip? What a fucking trip life is. That just by doing yourself, you don't even have to necessarily have a goal of inspiring people. You can do it just by being yourself. That is the main point that I want to get across here, because I'm really hard on myself a lot of the time. And I overthink, as a lot of people do. And I realize that when I hit that level of dissociation and I just do my own thing, that's when I have the biggest impact. So I'm hard on myself, but when I'm able to dissociate and be like, fuck it, just do it, just post it, just record it, just press record and start creating, that's when I feel like I'm at my best. That's when I feel like it comes the most natural way. I'll watch a video of myself talking and I'll be like, damn, this sucks. But then the second thought will come in and will tell me, no, just do it. Just post it. And then you post it, and then you get so much positive feedback from something that you thought was cringe yourself. That's what people want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to look back on these videos and be like, wow, like, you really did it. You need a feedback loop. You need something that you can watch back. You know, you need proof of evident success. Not even of success, but just of progress. You need that I started here and it goes step by step and you see it get better over time. That's why I journal, because I want to write better. I want to be able to express my thoughts better and unload my brain. It's like, you take out the USB stick, you put it on a hard drive. When you journal, you're able to look back on thoughts from 2-3 months ago, from last week. So you can really look back and be like, wow, here I really wasn't feeling good, and now I'm feeling great. And you can see it. You can see the progress. You can see how you get better at expressing your thoughts. You can see how philosophical you can get by writing out your thoughts. And then you're like, damn, this is actually like, this could be in a philosophy book one day. You never know. So, all this to say that, yes, it's cringe, but cringe is good. Cringe is good because as you go through it, you become less and less cringe because you stop caring about what other people think. The second you stop caring about what other people think, it's not cringe anymore, because if it's not cringe to you, then who cares? Who the fuck cares? Nobody cares. Nobody is thinking about you. You're the only one overthinking. I'm the only one overthinking about every little thing that I do. Most people are thinking about themselves 100% of the time. So, stop thinking what other people think of you. Stop even putting that in the equation. Just think about how you want to be. What's the life that you want? And take the steps towards that. You take the steps towards the life that you want, and you will inspire more people. And you will unlock this dissociation. and you will become free. And isn't that what all people want, is to be free? We think that money brings freedom. Yeah, it brings financial freedom, but the real freedom is in peace of mind. It's in your peace of mind to be able to be like, yeah, I am free. I do what I want. I'm going to read this quote now. This is the quote that inspired this. Written by Marianne Williamson. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I? To be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous. Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. You playing small doesn't serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us. It's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others. That quote from an Alex Gray book has been on my mind so much recently, and it's what inspired this whole monologue, I guess. Because the main point I am driving home is that if you do everything that you want to do, and you be selfish and be self-centered and just focus on your own goals and take active steps every single day towards achieving those goals, you will inspire others. And the feeling of inspiration is a feeling that cannot be beat. Wait till the day that somebody comes up to you and says, man, you inspired me to do this. You inspired me to start my business, to get a girlfriend, whatever it may be. That's not an important detail, but if you can inspire someone, anyone, even one person in your entire lifetime, you win. So go out and just be yourself. Don't care about the cringe tax. Don't care about other people's thinking of you. Don't care about that. Ignore all of it. Just be yourself, and I promise you will win. Thank you. Peace.